I'm Don Mecoy. I'm the business editor of the Oklahoman and News OK, and I'm joined today in the studio by Steve Lackmeyer. Steve has been covering this rapidly developing events surrounding the First National Center, and today things are heating up over there, literally. What's going on over at First National?
Quite literally. Brianna Bailey and I have been covering this for months now, and we've been looking at utility shut-off notices, and I got serious about a couple of weeks ago. Despite our reporting, building management chose to tell tenants that there was no shut-off imminent. But we were hearing a very different story. And as we know, the state agencies were hearing a very different story as well. And they decided through their own independent investigation that the utility shutoffs were so imminent that they were going to move out. They did so very quickly last week, as did some other remaining office tenants. Well, the shutoff came either overnight or this morning. Veolia Energy shut off its chilled water and steam power to the building, which means no air conditioning, no cold water, no hot water. Also no heat this winter. It is getting very, very hot.
And you've been over there, you've talked to some of the people who are still tenants in the building, and what are they telling you?
They're extremely frustrated. They're scared. As I was talking to them, one of the two rival groups attempting to buy the landmark actually came in and visited with them. I'm not sure they felt any more assured after that visit. Some of them, like LT's famous gourmet deli, he's arranged to move across the street into Robinson Renaissance, into their food court. I'm also aware that there's a salon that's arranged to move onto the second floor of Robinson Renaissance as well. Nancy Farha, who's got a beloved clothing store, she's still trying to secure space, as are several others. There's a state tag agency. They think they've got a spot, but they're locked into a lease. It's really a no-win situation. They're trapped until the people, whoever own it, tell them they can go. And
all of this is taking place as we're taping this Tuesday morning. We're about to attend a hearing this afternoon,
yes,
which could make some determinations, move this off of dead center.
This is the only real good guy I can see in this whole play is U.S. Judge Stephen Fryatt. He actually gets his haircut at one of the salons in that retail arcade, but he has made it very clear that he wants to see this building move out of this case, that he doesn't want it tied up in all the disputes over who owns it, who is owed what. He wants to see it separated from all this so it can possibly be redeveloped and brought back to life. It's really been suffering under some very bad owners.
So we may get some movement this afternoon. Obviously things are developing very quickly. There's a lot of uncertainty, yes, among these people in the building, and I'm sure they just want to know whether they should stay or go.
Yes, and some of them are deciding to just go ahead and break their leases and let chips fall where it may, because it is this much uncertainty involved. There are others who are rather helpless. A lot of people love Ken's Golden Dragon restaurant down there. It's family-run, immigrants, and yet they're helpless in that situation. I feel bad for them, and they clearly they don't know what to do.
Well, Steve and Brianna will continue covering this. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, and we'll continue to be covering this and provide more information in the Oklahoman and on News OK.